Hey YouTube, so I feel like a dirty hoe because in my last post I said goodnight to you, but now I'm back just like a nagging bitch and I'm sorry, but then I realized that websites don't sleep, so thank God my guilt is gone. Anyways, in my last post I mentioned, dropped a little bomb there, and I mentioned something called physics beat poetry, and I was like, man, I need to back up this shit, right? Right. So I wrote some physics beat poetry, and I'm gonna do some for you, except as I'm reading the poetry, I don't know if I can really lay down the beat. So whatever, here's some physics related lacking beat poetry, and this hand action will probably be reoccurring, so spoiler alert. Right. Right, okay. We're gonna do this. It's all relative. If you have confidence in your reference. Relativity questions the consistency of the gravity of this situation. I need patience to double check my common sense, to reject my defiance and rebind my reference to the earth, to cross out self-worth and redefine the axis to the twist of your neck, learning to recalculate the probability of fate, to design in dimensions past extinction without the intention of dreaming beyond 3D. Well, it is all we can be, but should we shrink to complacency? Crunching out numbers with a balance they ensure, waiting for war to deter itself into submission, for nuclear fission, for the perfect condition. I'll keep waiting as history repeats, as men try to greater feats, pushing back the goals they meet to excel into prosperity and propel into unknown territory. If I wait for that signature, will nature try to endure until the ink is dry, until your calligraphy has signed over everything of value to me, until your elaborate whys barely fit on your checks as you knit scarves to save your necks from the frost and the double-edged blade of cost, in which you can't realize is what it is you've lost? The innocence of watching that apple fall, tuning out your parents' call, entranced by the balance and grace, the resilience of bark against time's handmade mark, as the seeds plummet, the core digging a small pit. You didn't have the potential to appall, but that apple did have the potential to fall from this tree and create history, to submit to gravity, making that pit and pushing away bullshit by redefining why our feet remain grounded, using that one reference founded on the principle of force. Here is my reaction, both equal and opposite, pressing up against my composite, scraping dirt from my fingernails, trying to inhale my mind's smog, but I can't push out the nape of your neck. Force, mass times acceleration, political concentration onto our nature's true vocation, watching the rapid dilation of our pupils as the sensation shocks us and leaves us unable to talk, and a tongue seizure and our lungs collapse with our necks wrung, hoping for a better situation, but we can't look up anymore. Our ligaments have torn, and our heads dangle, our eyes sore as we stare at that one apple core, questioning the confidential, missing our lost potential, jumping out to be consequential, forced by gravity to remain with our necks twisted down. Fuck yeah, physics, poetry, suck it.